What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
So hey everybody, it's Mickey, and in today's video we are going to be in the kitchen with another TikTok recipe, and then we'll be going to the craft room for a much requested 10-minute DIY. So if you are new here, I hope you'll take a minute to subscribe. I put out new videos every week about all things home. I want to thank CRICUT for sponsoring our 10-minute DIY project a little later in today's video. The recipe that we are going to be making today is for chicken cobbler. Now, I found this recipe on TikTok. It went viral several months ago. It's from the Barefoot Neighbor. His name is Matthew Bounds, and I just love him. I think he has the greatest personality. I watch him all the time, and he has a cookbook that is just about to come out. I think it's called Come Fix You a Plate, which I cannot wait to get my hands on. But this is the recipe I think that probably started it all for him. Like, you can find this all over the internet, and I think it's even been on like Good Morning America and all those kinds of shows. What you're going to need for this recipe is about 2 to 3 shredded chicken breasts. You're going to need some Red Lobster biscuit mix, some chicken broth, I think like 2 cups of milk. You're going to need a 12-ounce bag of mixed vegetables, or I guess whatever kind of vegetables that you like. You'll need a stick of butter and a can of cream of chicken soup. I have cream of chicken with herbs, which is my personal favorite. So we're going to be using that today. I'm also going to be using probably a little bit of like minced onion, some garlic powder, a little bit of pepper, and probably a shake or 2 of red pepper flakes. To start our recipe off, we are going to take a 9x13 pan, and to the bottom of that we are going to add 1 stick of butter. And then as your oven is preheating for your recipe, just stick it in there and allow it to melt. So your butter is all melted in your pan. You're going to add your shredded chicken and just spread it out. And then you're going to add your bag of mixed vegetables, or whatever kind of veggie you want to put on there, and spread those out as well. At this point, I'm just going to add a little sprinkling of cheese. Just a little bit. Everything is better with a little bit of cheese. Then we're going to take the Red Lobster biscuit mix. I got the rosemary garlic parmesan recipe because that's the only one that my store had. But you're going to take both packets and pour them into your bowl. And then you're going to mix that with 2 cups of milk. Then we're going to pour the biscuit mixture over our chicken and veggies, and I think I put probably a good cup of cheese on there. Just kind of spread that all out, but don't mix it up. So to this bowl, I have my can of cream of chicken and herb soup. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of minced onion, some pepper flakes to give it a little bit of heat, and some regular black pepper. And then we are going to whisk this all together with 2 cups of chicken broth. And then we're going to take that mixture and pour it on top of the chicken, the veggies, the cheese, the biscuit mix, and milk. And again, we don't want to mix this up. I'm going to take this uncovered and bake in a 350-degree oven for 45 minutes. I want to thank CRICUT again for sponsoring today's project. I will be putting links to all of the items that I use in today's video in the description box down below. So while dinner is cooking away downstairs, I thought we would come up to the craft room so that we can get started on our project. We are going to be making tumblers today, and you may have seen these posted on my Instagram or Facebook or in a past video. Now, whenever I post one of these, I get so many questions about how did I make them? Can I buy that off of you? So I thought I would do a quick tutorial so that you can see how easy and quick it is to make one of these for yourself. Now for these projects, we are going to be using my CRICUT Joy. This is pretty much where my CRICUT lives, right here on my craft desk. I use this so much for quick projects, for scrapbooking, for journaling, and for little DIYs like this. These tumblers are really great last minute gifts for, a child's birthday party. I have made so many of these full of like little action figures or dinosaurs, and I always include like a gift card inside. I have made them for a girl's Christmas weekend. These are little wine tumblers that you can get right on Amazon, and most recently I have used them as table make gifts for some of the planner and journaling conferences that I've gone to. I promise you it's going to take you maybe 10 minutes to create one of these on your own, so you will see why this has fast become my go-to last minute gift. So for this project, you of course are going to need a CRICUT. Today we are going to be using the CRICUT Joy. You will also need some vinyl of your choice. I have a couple colors of pink here. I have some transfer tape. I have a couple CRICUT tools to weed out our vinyl, and of course you're going to need CRICUT design space. To get our project started, you are going to need a tumbler. You can find like those clear ones that I showed you. You can find those at Michael's or craft stores. I find the most economical and best tumblers can be found on Amazon. I will be sure to leave links down below for you guys for the ones that I choose. I like to go with the 20-ounce tumbler. They come in a bunch of different colors. I prefer the white ones just because I usually keep like a case of these in my craft room so that I can have them at a moment's notice to make a gift for like a hostess gift for a child's birthday party, and the white ones really do the best background for whatever you want to put on it. Once you have your tumbler set, your next decision is what theme you are going to go with, and I guarantee you that no matter what you can come up with, your CRICUT design space will have an image to go along with it. CRICUT Design Space is a free software that you use to communicate with your CRICUT machine. It is what you use to design, upload, or choose the design that you want to make. Since the llama tumbler that I made for Go Wild this year was by far the most popular, I thought I would show you how to make that one. So in Design Space, you're going to go to Canvas and look for Images. Once you're in Images, in the search bar, you're going to put in the word llama, and you will soon see that there are 322 different images that you can choose from. My favorite was the llama with the pink eyeglasses, so that is the one that I chose. Once you click on your image and add it to Canvas, this is where you can play with the size of your image and get it to the exact size that you want for your project. Once you have that set, just click the Make It button and it'll take you through each step to cut out your image in vinyl. For this design, I chose 3 different colors of vinyl: black, light pink, and dark pink, and it just took a few seconds to weed away the excess vinyl from each cut. Our next step is to apply the transfer tape to each piece of vinyl. Cut a piece of transfer tape approximately the same size as your pieces of vinyl. Use your CRICUT smoothing tool to adhere the vinyl to the transfer tape. This can be a little tricky, so take your time to be sure that you get every piece of vinyl. Once each piece is applied, you're ready to finish your project. The vinyl adheres very easily to the tumbler. You can prep your surface if you want to by cleaning your tumbler with a little bit of rubbing alcohol. Take your time to apply each piece using your CRICUT smoothing tool to transfer the vinyl from the tape to the tumbler. Within a matter of minutes, your project is complete. So our tumbler is all done. I mean, how easy was that, honestly, right? It just took me minutes to go from finding something on Design Space to cutting it out and getting it on my tumbler. I'm going to leave links for everything that I used in today's project in the description box down below. And if you guys have any questions at all, be sure to leave them in the comment section. So I have like 20 more minutes before our dinner is ready, so I'm gonna head back to the kitchen and set the table. So I've just taken it out of the oven and we're going to let it sit for about 15 minutes before we cut into it. You may think that it doesn't look quite done, but you want it to develop into like this delicious gravy that just coats everything. It's so delicious. So we're just going to let it sit here for about 15 minutes and then we are going to plate it up. I really like making casseroles like this at the beginning of the week because they are great to pack in your lunches. They're so quick to heat up in the microwave and they are just so delicious. You know, you can add a little side salad to it and it's like the perfect combo. This recipe is so good. I hope that you will try it. I will leave all the details to this recipe in the description box down below. So thank you all so much for watching today. I want to thank CRICUT again for sponsoring today's project. I will leave all the details to the items that I used in today's video and the recipe that we made today in the description box down below. If you have any questions, just leave them in the comment section and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Join our communities over on Facebook and Instagram at My Bashful Life. And please don't forget to subscribe. I would love to have you all back as part of our YouTube family. So until I see you in that next video, I hope that you love the life that you have, be kind to each other, stay safe, and I will see you again soon. Bye.